and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Doreen and welcome to the kitchen. Today I'm super excited because we have a guest in our kitchen and he's going to introduce himself. So here he is.
Hello everybody, I'm William, the cook and the manager at Payment House. So today we're going to take you through a few dishes. The first one is a simple one and can be made with leftovers. So let's have a look at the ingredients, please. Wander this way. Here we go, diced chicken now. It could be chicken from a roast the day before if you wanted to do. Garlic, ginger, a range of vegetables. Again, you don't have to use straight on fresh. You can use used ones from the night before. There's no problem with this dish. And some rice. The only addition that we use is a bit of oyster sauce, to be honest, because there's no stock. So you need the flavour from somewhere. So we get the wok nice and hot. The wok. Now what you can see over there at the end is some croutons that we made.
Yeah.
Just some crispy bits of bread, fried bread, so they go in the soup. Now to add a bit of texture and a bit of life to the dish. Now, as everybody knows, when you use a wok, you don't actually cook anything until it's smoking. So we have to wait a bit.
Alright.
Let's put some oil.
So this is the cooking oil, the normal cooking oil?
We only use corn oil.
Okay, corn oil.
Peanut's too expensive. We would use peanut, but
Yeah.
also there's allergies with peanut oil a lot of the time. And I find the general cooking in Kenya, corn oil is the best.
Okay.
Yeah, even cilantro.
Alright.
So you've got to get it smoking.
Alright.
This is the right tool to use with wok.
You don't use the wooden spoon?
No.
Okay.
This you'll see why. Because you can scrape it towards you, you can turn it over, you can scrape what's on the bottom off, and it's very easy when it comes to serve. It's just like a ladle. This is a soup, remember, so you have to get it into the bowl quickly in a restaurant, so you use the correct gear. You can see it just starting to smoke now. What we want to do is get a bit of colour on the chicken. You just leave it. Add a bit of pepper.
Some black pepper?
Yes, always. Pepper is very important. Gives a good flavour base and it also allows the body to absorb the nutrients. It's medicinal.
Okay.
So, the hardest things in first, things that take longest to cook, which of course in this case is the carrots. And there you go. And the peppers. Just leave them. Let them get round. Inherit the flavour through caramelisation.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't touch. They don't touch the food too much. Top it on the end.
Yeah. So chef, if you don't mind, as this one is cooking, I would like to ask you a few questions. How long have you been in the hospitality industry?
Wow. I learned to cook in Singapore as a teenager.
Yeah.
Because I wanted motorbikes and girlfriends.
Yeah.
And that was a good way to do it, so I thought, and it seems to be successful. I've got a few girlfriends and I've still got a motorbike.
Yes.
So there you go. No, on a serious note, if you want to learn anything, go to a company or an individual that really knows a lot.
Yes.
Don't waste your time with fools that won't really teach you. So I was lucky enough to know this, and I found some people who were very serious in what they were doing, and they helped me a lot. So I mainly started my cooking career fully in Australia. Yeah. In the late 80s.
In Australia?
In Australia.
Wow.
In Sydney Harbour.
Yeah?
Yeah, on a boat called the Sydney Showboat, which is still going.
Okay, what is the ingredient have you added in?
Ginger, garlic.
Garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next ingredient? Ginger. Okay. Okay.
And last, of course, the
Some broccoli.
That's not going to take long to cook.
Yeah.
So now you want to move it around a bit.
Yeah.
You can see it smoking, you can see the vegetables getting some colour. And it's smelling good, no?
Yeah, it's smelling good.
That's the only thing, if you could get YouTube to put a smell button on. Wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, I need some water in here.
That's right. Remember, it's a soup.
Okay.
So just a little bit.
Yeah.
To stop the ginger and the garlic from burning. So there's
So
the place.
after Australia?
After Australia, I was there for a long time. I went to Switzerland for a few years and I cooked there. There's some nice places.
Yeah.
I found my seafood skills, because in Australia you couldn't make seafood.
Yeah.
So I did. That was good fun. And then back to Australia, built a boat, and then took the sort of skills that I'd learnt onto the boat. And engaged with tourists and friends, going to the reef, having a nice life, cooking great food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after a while, anything, you need more of a challenge. So I come to Kenya where I was born, and I wanted to learn all about food here.
You were born in Kenya?
Yeah, I was.
You were born in Kenya?
I was born in Kenya.
Where specifically?
In Mombasa.
In Mombasa?
Mm.
Oh my God, that's amazing. So you Kenyan?
Ah, yeah.
You Kenyan?
I don't think it.
So guys, he has added some oyster sauce.
Yep.
And it's boiling.
That's it.
We're also adding some salt because we're making soup.
That's it. And
Yeah.
the last but not least, a bit of rice.
We're going to add some rice.
Now this is somehow not popular with some people,
Yeah.
but I think it adds a lot to the dish personally.
So we have added some rice in our soup as well.
And you just wait for it to cook.
Okay.
It won't take long. There you go, so that can be your lunch.
That's amazing. So you were born in Mombasa.
Yeah.
Where are you based? In Mombasa? So?
No, I was there, we were in Kenya, my father was involved in your independence, and we were in Kenya until I was 5.
5 years?
Yes, 5, and then we went back to UK and then on to Singapore, and we did the same thing with Changi. My father handed back Changi to Malaysia, to Singapore, and that's why I took an interest in cooking.
Oh, wow.
Because I thought Asian food was very interesting, lots of flames, lots of noise, lots of amazing smells.
Yes.
And Singapore especially. So yeah, I started there really, but I didn't use it commercially until Australia in the 80s. I went back to UK for some time in the 90s.
To do the chef?
Yeah, no, to do management.
Okay.
I worked for Whitbread and became a trainer manager.
Yeah.
So I can train other people to run establishments like hotels, restaurants, bars, nightclubs. I've even done,
Yeah.
and even casinos.
Wow.
So yeah, I've done a lot of venues, a lot of different styles of venue. In Australia, I worked for a top-level agency, employment agency called Signature Star, and they kept me very busy.
Wow.
So that was good. When I wasn't having a good time on the boat, I was working for them. So yeah.
So when did you come back to Kenya?
5 years
to
ago.
settle here in
5 years ago.
5 years ago. And then you chose Nanyuki or you went back to Mombasa?
I had a look. We had a look at Mombasa, Nairobi. It seemed too hectic. I picked here because I thought there's more natural attractions for people in terms of travellers. The mountain, the game park, Samburu. It's really very rich in things to do. So I thought it's a growing food culture here. That's not yet properly established, I don't think. And I just wanted to be part of it at this time. And it's always fun to be around at the time of change and help create that change.
Yeah.
So it's been fun learning the Kenyan dishes. We sell a lot of Kenyan chicken.
Wow.
And dishes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very popular catering. It's a Kenyan hotel for Kenyans and travellers. We're not trying to attract the Missouri market. No.
Yeah.
Many people can do that. I'm not in that business.
Yeah.
So in a way it's been very good, yes.
So you've been cooking, in Kenya you've been doing some traditional Kenyan dishes.
Very much.
So which one are you familiar with?
Probably Kenyaji chicken is the most successful. The way we cook it here is slightly different,
Yeah.
but it's very authentic. It's just the method, the cooking method is different. So it's not so tough.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Right.
And it's more flavourful because we use the stock of 5 chickens,
Yeah.
which is very strong.
So guys, you know how to prepare some Kenyan traditional dishes. Guys, we are going to give you a challenge in one of the days to do mokimo for us guys, because that's the common traditional food here in Kenya. Chef, are you ready to do mokimo for us in one of our
For
videos?
sure.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so
Bring
excited guys. Yeah, so our soup is still cooking guys as we continue hearing his interesting story here in Kenya. So chef, what do you like in Kenya? Like you have gone to Singapore, you've gone to Australia, you've been in the UK. What do you like here in Kenya? You decided, let me just go to Kenya and start the hospitality industry here?
A sense of freedom.
Freedom?
I'm always looking for that.
Oh, so Kenya, in Kenya we have freedom?
Yeah, I believe so, especially in light of the recent tragedy and the recent lockdown nonsense. There feels to be a lot more freedom in Kenya than there would be in many places in the world right now. Yeah, I'm not sad I'm here, put it that way.
You so have to be in Kenya, especially in the new city.
It's not bad.
That's amazing, that's amazing. So guys, as you can hear from Chef, he really loves our country for sure. We have freedom, and that's what everybody out there wants. Freedom is the key to everything. So for those two, our country, home is best. Yeah, so what next are we going to add to our soup?
I think that's it. You just
That's
got to
it.
wait for it to cook down a bit. What you're trying to make is the carrots less crunchy, you know, and there's chunky vegetables in this soup, so it needs to cook for a little while. And make sure that chicken is really nicely done. And that's it, so then you can have lunch. And then we'll talk again. And we'll come back and I'll do the egg fried rice.
Yeah, that's amazing. So Chef, what's your favorite Kenyan dish?
Wow. Kenyan dish.
Yes.
Beef pilau.
Beef pilau.
Mm.
Oh,
That's it.
That's amazing.
That's it.
That's it.
That beats everything for me.
Beef pilau is his best Kenyan traditional food. Guys, you can imagine it's because it's coming from coast. I think so. Yeah? Because he was born in Mombasa.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not so much
that's
that.
why you love
It's kind of a bit fried ricey,
Uh-huh.
the way I make
And
it.
it's easy
So
to make.
Yeah, it's easy.
Alright, alright. So guys, we are here, we are still preparing.